Going live, going live. And we are live. Hello, my friends. My name is Teacher Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. A lot of us received an email, and some of us saw on Facebook, and some of us are just now finding out from this video that VIPKID very soon is applying their new incentive pay adjustment to all of the VIPKID teachers soon. Okay? So the new announcements we found out is there will now be no more raises. So I'm sorry about that. Also, the incentive pay is changing. So we are all used to, once you teach at least 45 classes a month, you get an automatic $2 per class. You get $1 incentive for showing up, for being a teacher show, right? Not a no-show. For being there on time, you get $1 incentive. That's really awesome. I thought from the beginning, wow, that's really nice of them, right? You know, gifts sometimes end, I guess. And then the second dollar is for teaching more than 45 classes per month, right? So once you teach 30 classes, you get 50 cents, and then it changes to $1. And so every month for almost a little bit over 2 years now, I've been receiving an extra $2 per class incentive pay in addition to what we're already paid. To put everything in perspective, I already am making with VIPKID more than I could at any minimum wage job, more than I could going to a daycare. Even if I could bring my kids for free, working full-time at a daycare, I would be making a lot less money. If I worked at a grocery store, I've worked at grocery stores before, maybe I would make a little bit more than minimum wage, but then I would have to pay daycare. So still, even though they're adjusting the incentive pay and we're losing money, they did not announce that China passed a law and we all lose our jobs, right? They did not announce that. Don't hear me wrong. If you hear my kids at the door, I told them not to bother, and they are bothering. Okay, so I hear all the hoopla. Is that a word? I don't know. Everybody on Facebook freaking out. They're changing our pay, which is, I mean, it's valid. It's our money. It's how we pay the bills. Because of the pandemic and the virus and quarantine. A lot of us, two-income households came down to one because maybe husbands lost jobs. I know people in those types of situations due to what's happening with our economy collapse right now. So a lot of people are really depending on this one job. And a lot of people maybe work 2 jobs. VIPKID is an awesome side hustle, right? It's my side hustle for being a stay-at-home mom. I work full-time as a stay-at-home mom, don't get paid anything, work part-time, VIPKID, make some bucks, pay some bills, right? And I'm very thankful my husband still has a job, but not everyone is that fortunate. So a lot of people are depending even more so on VIPKID now, and a lot of VIPKID teachers are signing up for Outschool. And I can talk about that at the end of the video if you want, or I have videos about Outschool. I have 5 people watching. If you don't mind giving me a thumbs up, that would be great. So, if you don't already know anything about me, my name's Evelyn Joy. What's up? I'm a VIPKID teacher. I like taking complicated, confusing things and breaking it down more simply. So I've been seeing a lot of things that were confusing me online. I was seeing on Facebook a lot of hearsay, a lot of partial talk, people talking about, I'm in this tier, I'm in that tier, I get this amount, I'm losing this amount. And I was like, show me the chart. Show me the chart. Welcome, Meredith Armstead. She's watching from the car. Show me the chart. I want to know every single tier. I want to know what tier I'm in. I want to know for other people's tiers. I want to compare myself to others because that's what we do as humans, right? I want to know who's getting more money, how I can be like them, what I need to do to make more money. I want to know the whole full chart. Because everybody was saying, for example, if you were to be in this, or if you were to be in that, or if you taught this amount, or if you taught that amount, I'm like, tell me the full story. I want to know the full chart. I want to know everything. Don't tell me examples. I want to know it all. So I had to look it up myself. Nobody was saying it on Facebook. Nobody was saying it on YouTube. Nobody was telling me the whole chart. I even asked a couple of people, where's the chart? So I had to look it up. I had to search for it, find it. I made the chart. I broke it down more basic for you guys so it doesn't just look like a big pile of numbers. I color coded it because that's the kind of person I am. I am not at all left-brained. I'm right-brained. So I'm used to this. Not a good test taker. So I always and I'm fluent in 2 languages. So I learned a second language. I graduated college by doing this, taking all of this very difficult left-brained information that is numbers and calculations and confusing things, and breaking it down, simplifying it. And as a teacher, I've learned to explain it to others. So that's what we're going to do today, my friends. I made a chart. I could have made this chart while talking to you, but I would have gotten confused while doing it. And I just had to make the chart before starting so that I double checked I have everything written down correctly, because I don't want to later be like, oh, I made that video and then some of the information was wrong. No, I fact checked. All of this information is coming straight from the source, from VIPKID, and you can find this chart yourself. How I searched it was I searched for the new payment thing. I looked at several of the answers till I found the chart. This is the chart. This is the chart. I found the chart. I simplified the chart. I color-coded the chart. I'm going to talk about the chart. This is your money. Okay. So, sorry about the lighting. How do I fix it? Hello, my name is Evelyn. I'm sorry about the lighting. Okay, but more important than my face is the chart. So there we go. All right, what tier number am I in? What tier number am I in? There's numbers 1 through 10. The question you need to ask yourself to find out what tier number you are in and how that affects you and what does that mean? What is a tier? How many classes have you taught? What is your overall number of classes you have taught, and how you find that out is on your handy dandy VIPKID app. You click on account. You click on insights. Ooh, what is the insight I want to know today? And then you can see right here, your total amount of classes is 3,679 classes, give or take a few supplementals, right? So soon they're going to be adjusting it and fixing it for everyone. So the supplemental classes are included in that number, but that gives us basically the idea of what tier we're in, right? Okay, the chart was in the last email from VIPKID. Also, thank you, VIPKID. The most recent email I got from them yesterday, I haven't checked my email today, didn't have the chart. So maybe you got the chart, maybe you don't need this video, or maybe you want somebody to break down and explain the chart. Here we are talking about the chart. Feel free to exit the video if you're smarter than the chart. Or if you want to hear what somebody has to say about the chart, stick around. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you want to give me a thumbs down, thanks for the interaction and watch time. Anyway, I prefer thumbs up. I don't know about you guys. Everybody likes encouragement. Okay. How many overall classes have you taught? I have taught 3,679 or more. So let's go over here and look at our tier chart. I'm in tier number 7. That means I will never be in tier number 1 through 6, but I may move forward to 8 through 10, but it might take me a whole long time to get to 10,000 classes. Wow. The next question is, hello, Laura, welcome. Okay, so I have Meredith, Cindy, Mindy, and Laura here. Hello, and I have 8 people watching, 3 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Okay, the first question is, I'm used to just getting $2 per class when I teach over 45 classes per month. So what is a tier? What is going on with this? I mean, listen, okay, before we keep going, they could have said to you, China passed a law, now you're all unemployed. Okay, they could have said that. They could have said, we're hurting for money, so no more incentives. The incentives were an added extra 0. The answer to your question of how much money you'll be making extra per class is 0. You're already paid more than most Americans per hour, guys. And you work from home. You don't have to pay gas. You don't have to pay daycare. They could have said 0 incentive pay, guys. They could have said no more job. They could have said 0 incentive pay, but instead they said, we're from China and we love math. So we're going to give you a complicated chart that's going to make you scratch your head in confusion. Just kidding. But truth is, a lot of Chinese people are better at math than us. With the exception of my friend Cindy Bennett, who is a math teacher and a math major, and she's very smart. So she's going to understand this very well. I'm going to break it down for those of you who are like me, get a little confused about these things. So your first classes, your first 20 classes, class number 1 through class number 20. So your incentive pay no matter what tier you're in, because this is all of the tiers, for your first 20 classes, you'll get 80 cents. That's right. For your first 20 classes of the month, no matter what tier you are in, no matter how many classes you teach in the month, for your first 20 classes, you will receive 80 cents. Wah, wah, but it's more than zero, right? Perspective. You still have a job in a pandemic, right? There's pluses to this and there's negatives. It's less money. Wah, wah. But you still get paid. For example, I earned one of, I tried for two, but I earned one of the raises. So my base pay was raised 50 cents from what I was hired at. So I get to keep that for now. They didn't tell me, hey, guess what? You're all making a bunch less base pay, right? They didn't say that. So that's nice. But they did say no more raises. Womp womp. Boring. I'm not boring. Lame. First 20 classes, no matter what tier you're in, no matter if you've taught 10,000 plus classes, your first 20 classes of the month, every month, you will receive 80 cents incentive pay. Thank you, VIPKID. 80 cents times 20. I'm just curious. So that first 20 classes is $16. Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw a video that someone said that. Yeah, your first 20 classes, $16. So let's add that to our chart just for fun. In a different color. So that's $16. There we go. Classes number 21 through 40, your incentives goes up, right? $120. It's not $2, but it's not 80 cents either. So what's that? 120. We're using calculators because I'm not doing this off the top of my head because I would mess up. $1.20 times 20 classes equals $24. Your money is going up, guys. And after here, I'm not going to continue calculating because it's splitting up. Suddenly, when you get to 41 classes, it matters what tier you're in because tiers number 1 through 5 get $160 per class. And tiers number 6 through 10 get $170 per class. And then when you get to class number 61 of the month, every single month, if you are in tiers number 1 through 3, you will make $170 per class of those 61 through 90 classes. When you get to tier number 4 through 6, you will make $180 per class. And when you are in tier number 7 through 10, you will make $190 per class. When you get to 91 classes of the month, are you out of breath like me? Why am I out of breath? Oh, I need to exercise more. Okay, when you get to class number 91 of the month, if you are in tiers 1 through 2, you will make $190. Ooh, we're getting close to how much our base pay normally is. $190 for tiers 1 and 2, brand new people. Tier number 3 gets $2. Tier number 4 gets $210. Congratulations, tier number 4. Tier number 5 gets $220. Tier number 6 gets $230. Tiers number 7 and 8 get $240. Woo woo! I'm tier number 7. That's why it's exciting. Tiers number 9 and 10 get $250. Congratulations, 9 and 10. You've taught a bazillion classes. You get a couple cents. Thank you for teaching 10,000 classes. You get 10 cents. There you go. Okay, sorry. Not literally, just figuratively. It feels that way, right? Okay. Once you get to class number 131 of the month, each and every month, if you get to 131 classes, which a lot of people do, if you are in tier number 1, which if you're at 131 classes, you're going to be getting out of tier 1 pretty quick because there's only 69 classes in tier number 1, but you'll get $2 in your first one for 131 classes to 180. Tier number 1 will get $2. Tier number 2 will get $210. Tier number 3 will get $220. Tier number 4, $230. Tier number 5, $240. Tier number 6, $250. Tier number 7, $260. Tier number 8, $270. Tier number 9, $280. Tier number 10, congratulations, you've taught 10,000 classes. You get to have $2.90 per class. If you teach more than 181 classes, which I've done, I've taught 200 classes before, You can get some more money per class. Starting at your 181st class of the month, you can get $2.10 if you're in tier 1 and you're moving quickly out of tier 1 because tier 1 only has 79 classes. Am I saying enough numbers fast enough for you? Tier number 2 gets 230. Tier number 3 gets 250. Tier number 4 gets 260. Tier number 5 gets 270. Tier number 6 gets 280. Tier number 7 gets 290. Tier number 8 gets $3. Tier number 9 gets $3.10. Tier number 10 gets $3.20. In other words, you're going to be making less money if you are 75% of the teachers, and you're going to be making a few cents more if you are that extra special full-time 10-tier people. To break even for myself in tier number 7, I would have to teach 200 classes in a month to break even and make it even about $2 per class total. So yeah, Cindy Bennett said, ha ha ha, ha, Evelyn, you make it sound so much easier. LOL, just kidding. There you have it. I simplified it. No, it's so easy to understand. So other videos have people breaking down and saying, if you are in tier number 5 and you teach 100 classes and then they add it up like this. I'm not going to do that in this video because you should take the chart and add in how much you'll make. And if you can't figure out the mathematical equation, guess what? It'll be on your paycheck. They're not forcing you to figure it out for yourself, but surprise, you get less money. So, when will this affect you is the next question. I'm very blessed because I'm signing my next contract in June to start July. So, according to what they're saying right now, it could change. This starts to affect me in January. I'm one of the lucky ones because if you are signing in July to start in August, it's affecting you, your new contract, August 1st. Okay. So if whatever contract you're on right now, if it ends after August, when you start your new contract, this is the new thing. Now they might put something in my contract that says within 30 days, we can change the incentive pay and it's going to change. So moral of the story, you're getting less money unless you teach 10,000 classes and teach a bunch of classes per month, which some people do. I have a friend named Marianne who's really amazing, and she may be getting a few cents more, a few dollars more per month. Why is this happening? Why is this happening to us? VIPKid has 10,000 teachers. They're no longer a brand new company desperate to get more teachers. Supply and demand. They don't have that hot dollar in their pocket from the investors. Right now, what they've got in their pocket is the money they're earning. And so they have more incentive to make more of a profit. Also, they don't have to advertise anymore as much as they did before. Before they were spending hot dollars on advertising, on incentivizing brand ambassadors. They're not doing that anymore. They laid off a bunch of advertisers. So be thankful that you weren't working in the advertising department with VIPKid because they don't need them anymore. So they're cutting money. Oh, did I say 10,000 teachers? 100,000 teachers, 10,000 classes. Sorry. 100. Yes, there are 100,000 teachers, according to something VIPKid put out recently. So if I'm wrong and it's 90,000 teachers, I apologize. If I'm wrong and it's 110,000 teachers, I'm not surprised because when I was hired, there was like 8,000 teachers. And do you like my double chin? Sorry, distracted. Sorry. Pretend, edit that out of your mind. Pretend that never happened. When I was hired, there was less teachers and there was more incentive to incentivize us. And now there are more teachers and the money in their pockets is the profit that they're making. And without a doubt, the pandemic is affecting VIPKid as well in different ways. And so they have less incentive to incentivize us. So just keep it in the perspective of they didn't say you're fired. They didn't say, you've got too many teacher no-shows, you're gone. Out of here. No more job. They didn't say, oh, yeah, China passed a new law and you're fired. Out of here. They didn't say, oh, we can't give you incentives anymore, so 0 incentive. They didn't say, hey, your raise that you already earned, you don't get to have it anymore. They didn't say, you're making less base pay, it's going to be $6. Because they could say any of those things. And I mean, just imagine. Okay, let's rewind. A few months back, everybody was complaining that they were going to have to pay $30 for their originally free hoodie that everybody looks forward to when signing their 6th contract. I'm about to sign my 6th contract during a pandemic, and I don't even have the option of paying $30 for a hoodie. So we can look back in time and say, ha, ha, ha. Cindy, you remember the time when we all freaked out over a $30 hoodie that we had to pay $30 for, and they only gave us a half off price instead of $60? Remember the time when we had an option to buy the hoodie when we hit the 6th contract? Now I'm signing my 6th contract, and it's not an option. There's a pandemic in the world. Remember the time when we all freaked out because they lowered our incentive and we still had a job? Because it could happen that this job does not last forever. China can pass any law they want to. California can pass any law they want to. The state I live in could pass any law they want to. And we could be out of jobs. So excuse me while you don't see me on the internet talking bad on VIPKID, because VIPKID has paid my bills for over 2 years, and I am grateful. And the incentives, they didn't have to ever give me an incentive, and they're not asking me to pay it back, so I'm thankful for that because it kind of went to the bills. It's kind of gone. So yeah. But, you know, a lot of VIPKID teachers are depending on this pay. And so it might mean that we have to pick up a few more classes, or it might mean that we get a second job. It might mean that we sign up for Outschool. What is Outschool? This video is not an advertisement for Outschool, but I'll be talking about Outschool in other videos, and I'll mention it casually here. One person said to me, I don't know about Outschool because there's so many teachers, you know, it kind of seems like I wouldn't get any bookings or any students sign up for me. And I said, just try it. And this is someone who's already signed up. She wasn't using a referral of mine, referral link or anything. I was just saying, you know, try it. You might be surprised. There's 100,000 teachers with VIPKID, and we still get classes. I don't know how many teachers with Outschool, but it's a worldwide thing. You can only get hired because of the background check. You can only get hired by Outschool if you live in America or Canada. That's what they said in the documentation I read. Because of the background check. But to be a student, you have to be a certain age. I think they just go through high school. So it's like 4 years old to like 18, something like that. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I know you can teach some high schoolers at least. And my 4-year-old just took a class. So my kids just took a class. I'm brand new to Outschool. But you can teach. There's a ton of different subjects you can teach on. You can't get religious on it. I was reading and learning about it. They don't want you teaching about religions, but that's no different from VIPKID, right? We don't, I mean, we teach about holidays, but we don't teach from a religious perspective. Anyway. But to be a student, you can live anywhere in the world. It's international. And so we are used to, you know, we teach kids in China. Well, we could teach kids from anywhere in the world. You could, and if you don't know what you could set up your own ESL classes and maybe get someone signed up from another country. You never know. Now I'm going to go to the chat box. Thank you guys for bearing with me and having patience with me. I'm going to read what you're saying. Meredith Armstead says, hi, watching from the car. Hello, Meredith. Cindy Bennett is here. She said, I just did a live with the chart. LOL. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure we're not the only ones. There's going to be a lot of us. We should not get offended by anyone else that uses the same chart to break it down, because all we're doing is just sharing helpful information to help out the 100,000 teachers that are confused right now. Mindy Danforth is watching. She said, great chart. Thanks. It's so pretty. I color coded it. Laura H is here. She said, hello, Evelyn. Hello, Laura. Welcome. Yes, I mentioned that today also, something that I said apparently. Mindy said, I guess I better go read my email. Are any of you having trouble getting the video to connect to play Evelyn's live, or is it just me? I hope not. Oh, Cindy Bennett said, I hate the chart, LOL. China could have shut us down. Yep. Hello, Esther. I'm going to add you to the Blue Wrench Club. What does that mean? That means you're now a moderator. If someone weird comes in the chat box, you can shut it down before I ever see it, right? Cindy says, I don't love math so much that I love the chart, LOL. I loved the $2 easy figuring method. Maybe they wanted to improve our math skills. Maybe VIPKID wanted us to get smarter and stretch our brain cells a little bit. I don't know. That was probably not. They want to, while lowering how much they pay to most people, they want to incentivize the people that teach 10,000 plus classes and teach 181 plus classes per month, right? How much coffee have you had? Hey, Amy Lou. She asked how much coffee I've had. 0. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I did get to sleep in. Well, I was supposed to sleep in. As you know, I woke up the regular time, so I took a shower before classes. And I just had 3 classes this morning. So instead of starting at 6 a.m., I started at 6:30. So I should have slept in, but I didn't. Cindy Bennett said, ha 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 ha. Evelyn, you make it sound so much easier. Just kidding. I shared a chart, that online teacher dude, of how many classes you need for each tier to break even. I saw that on Facebook, and instead of me sharing that chart that I don't have in front of me, head on over to Online Teacher Dude's channel and Cindy Bennett's channel to see those charts. Tier 7 is 183 classes to break even. Very good. Amy Lou said, I'm with you, Cindy Bennett. I liked the ease of the clean $2. Laura H said, if I have taught 2,434 classes, which tier am I in? You are in tier number 6, but you are quickly moving into tier number 7. When you reach 2,500, you will be in tier number 7 with the cool kids like me. So you're almost cool. Almost there. Just kidding. Thank you for your question, Laura H. You are in tier number 6, soon to be tier number 7. Probably in about a month, you'll be in tier number 7. My love, I will give you vitamins in a minute. I'm making a very important video and I'll be right with you, okay? Please go play with your sister and stop bothering. Thank you. Okay, yeah, Amy Lou corrected me. I accidentally said 10,000 teachers working for VIPKID. Nope, 100,000. There were 10,000 teachers when I was about 1 month in, or maybe 2. Okay. Cindy Bennett said, Laura, you would be in tier 6. There you go. Sherry answered the question. Great job. Tier 7 at 2,500 classes. Very good job, Cindy Bennett. You are correct, ma'am. Which you're the math whiz, so you know this stuff better than me. Teacher Mindy Danforth says, okay, I finally see Evelyn's live. I had to turn my phone on and off. Okay, I think it was you, not me. Seems to be everyone else is hearing me okay, thankfully. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, Amy Lou says, we can move up tiers, though, as we keep teaching, right? Yes, we can. Indeed, indeed. All right. Rebecca F says, when I was hired, there was about 3,000 teachers. Yeah, Rebecca F, you've been with the company about 3 years, right? That's amazing. Waiting in line for our food, so saying hi. Hey, Kasie. Okay. Are you at a restaurant? Okay, VIPKID teacher Marianne, welcome. You are one of the few people who benefits from this chart. Marianne's amazing. She teaches a bazillion classes every single day, like 18 classes a day on a light day, right? And she's probably taught. Are you in tier 10, Marianne? Please tell us. I'm not jealous. I'm just curious. Okay. Teacher Mindy Danforth says, I have taught 551 classes. So how much do I get paid? 0. No, just kidding. 551 classes. You are in tier number 4. For your first 20 classes, you get 80 cents per class. For your 21st through your 40th class, you get 120 incentive pay per class. For your 41st through your 60th class, you get 160 per class. For you'll get 180 for your 61st through 90th class. You'll get 220 for your 91st through 130th class per month. And you'll get 240 for your 131st through 180th class, and for 181 plus, you'll get $2.70 per class. So that's every single month. It starts over. Hope that was clear as mud for you. Okay. Yeah. And then there you go. Cindy said, Mindy, you are tier 4. It depends on how many classes per month that you teach as to how much you will get. Yes, indeed. Amy Lou says it stinks, but at the same time, I don't spend gas money driving to work or wasting my time in traffic. That's saving me money and valuable time, just saying. And if your car were to break down, you could still go to work. If you needed an oil change, anything. If you got in a car accident, anything. I know someone, Lori, on YouTube. Is she still making YouTube videos? I'm not sure. I need to check out her channel. Lori in Canada. She's also a realtor. And she worked for VIPKID with a broken leg from bed for several months. She could barely get up to go to the bathroom, but she was able to teach classes and keep paying her bills so that she could keep living in her condo. So VIPKID is great if you become immobile. You know, working from home is an amazing opportunity. She doesn't have to drive to work or anything. She kept her foot elevated during class. It's amazing. And she changed her background so it didn't look like she was anywhere other than in class, right? She didn't look like she was in bed. So, what is the referral incentive people are getting on Outschool? $100 when your referral gets their first $100. And $20 incentive if you get a get someone to sign up for classes, and they get $20 reimbursed to them for taking their first class. If it's a $20 class. I'm not sure exactly, but that's how much I know about Outschool. That's the information I know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Look it up. Okay. Rebecca F says, VIPKID is not the only company to change to a confusing pace. I'm going to reread that. Rebecca F says, VIPKID is not the only company to change to a confusing pay scale change. Oh, you did say change twice. Okay. I think most companies want to make you full-time for them, not double dip in many companies. That's something I was noticing. They're changing it so that if you work for VIPKID and GoGoKid and you split your hours, they are like, we don't want to keep giving you great incentives. We want to give you sucky incentives. Stinky incentives, I'm sorry. Mindy Danforth said, Cindy, I teach about 80 classes a month. So, Mindy Danforth, since you are in tier number 4, you'll make 80 cents for your first 20 classes. 120 for your 21st through your 40th class. You'll make 160 for your 41st through your 60th class. But you teach 50 classes per month. There you go. Oh, 80 classes a month. And then after that, 180. Okay. Okay. What type of classes are y'all on teaching on Outschool teaching? I'm going to teach a bracelet class on how to make bracelets like this. My children took a tea party class with Mindy Danforth. They're also going to take a tea party American Girl doll style with Kelly Tag. My friend Christina Garcia, she is going to be teaching teenagers about a book on, I think, like on making friends and self-improvement. It's like a self-help book type thing. check out her channel. I'm probably wrong. She's going over a book for teens that is kind of on leadership and making friends and self-help type stuff. Anyway, I'm not sure. But Dani, Happy Farms, Louisiana, she is going to be teaching a class on plants, very similar to some VIPKID classes, teaching about, you know, how the seed turns into a plant, talking about the root, talking about the leaves, talking about the flower, talking about vegetables that we eat. Some are flowers, some are roots, some are stem, talking about all those lovely things. So I'm going to be teaching Spanish and bracelet making, you know, how to make this kind of stuff. You can teach on just about anything. Somebody asked if we can teach on religious topics, and I think not from a religious perspective, because it's a, they said it's secular. It's not a platform for promoting a religion. Okay. Outschool is, oh, Mindy corrected me. Outschool is ages 3 through 18, but some say 2-year-olds have taken classes too. Wow, I would not sign my 2-year-old up for a class. To my 2-year-old, it would be the same thing setting him in front of a video about the ABCs. He wouldn't really probably interact with the person on the screen just because he's 2. Mindy said, Amy, my first class was a Princess Tea Party where I did a read aloud and craft and at my tea party. Evelyn, will you show the chart again? I missed all of that due to my dang phone refusing to connect to YouTube for some reason. It's also in your email, Mindy. VIPKID should have emailed this out to you today, or you can find it online, or you can rewatch this video, or I can send it to you in private messenger on Facebook. Evelyn, your hair looks pretty. Thank you. I brushed it right before this video. Laura H said, thank you for all of the information, Evelyn. Very good. Mindy, you guys are confusing me with your similar names. Mindy said, hello, Esther. I love that cutie pie. You're talking about my daughter. That was Deborah that was at the door earlier in the video. Thank you very much. Rebecca F. Being the company as long as you have been, or what tier are you in? Yeah, Rebecca F., what tier are you in? Rebecca said she started August 2016. That's a long time ago. 3.5 years ago. That's a few months after my second daughter was born. She was born in January 2016. Okay. Wow. Okay. Rebecca F. has been with the company 3.5 years. She is in tier number 9, 8,000 plus classes. Mindy said, I think Casey's grocery shopping. That's why she was in line for food. Okay. Oh, probably in line outside of the grocery store, maybe. Okay. Marianne said, I am in tier 8, but have about 270 classes away from tier 9. I cannot believe you're not in tier 10. Marianne, teach more classes. Just kidding. I'm sure you will anyway. Okay. Mindy Danforth says, so I get a 40-cent pay reduction. You will definitely get, a $40 pay reduction per month. Potentially. I have to calculate it out for you. Evelyn, did you say that they were not giving any more raises? That is what I have seen and heard from other VIPKID teachers. So that is secondhand information. I'm going to have to reread some emails from VIPKID to see if that's what they really said, or if I'm giving you secondhand information from other people. I can read that email in just a second if you want. Rebecca, dang, you were way up there. You are way up there. Okay. That's what Mindy said. You're so funny. My Texan friend. Outschool referral is $200. Oh, guys, want to sign up for Outschool? Let me get a referral code for you. I don't miss the brick and mortar school, Mindy said, except the kids and friends, which I get at VIPKID. Kelly Tag, welcome. You are late to the party, but hey, better late than never. I come late to some of y'all's lives sometimes too. Not intentionally. Just get distracted with my children. I'm going to have to go soon. I'm hearing my children begin to fuss. Rebecca F. said, Mindy, VIPKid pays for our bills so I can stay home with my babies, so I'm grateful for them. And your babies are so cute, Rebecca. Holy guacamole, $200. Yeah, right? I could buy like a whole bill with that money. Maybe even two, depending on the bill. Mindy Danforth said, thank you for showing that. So I lose 20 cents per class. That's not too bad. It's going to depend on, okay, no, sweetheart. Your first 20 classes are going to be 80 cents incentive for those classes. That does not change. For classes number 21 through 40, it's going to be $1.20 incentive pay per class. For classes 41 through 60, for your tier, it's going to be $1.60 per class. And then, so each, you know, like those first classes, it's not going to change it when it, yeah, it adds up. It adds together. Yep. So yeah, you can teach world religion in a very objective way, and probably so. I didn't check my email yet. I will after I get off. Thank you. Yes. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Deborah, too. She is also adorable. Yes. Oh, my kids. They took the tea party class, and I just gave them, like, cereal and water, and they managed to make a mess with that, too. They had cereal all over the floor, and they were dipping their dolls in the water. I'm like, oh, my goodness, they're so prim and proper. They really benefited from their tea party class, but they had a lot of fun. That was the main thing. I didn't, okay. Okay, Kelly's going to go back and rewatch this. Very good. Luann Larson, welcome. Are you a VIPKid teacher? She said, I'm doing this right now. Broken ankle and no missed work. Oh, so you are working from home with a broken ankle. Get well soon. Yes, that adds up over time, though. That's all I got for you, folks. I've got 4 children. My husband's at work. My kids are fussing, but I thought this was important information to get out there with. Can't talk. Get out there too. Yeah. Okay. Before I go, since none of my children are crying. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Okay. I am going to look up my most recent VIPKid emails. Yeah, I haven't gotten the chart in an email. My most recent email was this one. Okay, let's see. Does it mention that there's no more raises? I'm just going to read the email. Okay. Dear Teacher Evelyn VU, in August, VIPKid will gradually transition all teachers to the platform to the new service fee structure and phase out the base rate adjustment policy. Thanks. The new service fee structure will go into effect for all contracts with a term starting on or after August 1st, 2020. Please note that this new service fee structure has already been in effect for all teachers who joined the platform after December 26, 2019. As announced on December 3rd, 2019. Unlike the previous base pay adjustment policy, which depends on various factors, including parent feedback, the new service fee structure recognizes teachers for the number of classes taught. The new service fee structure replaces current participation and finished incentives. Under the new service fee structure, teachers receive payment incentives on top of their per class base pay. Payment incentives are determined by the number of classes taught, both cumulative and monthly. Cumulative, there's a mouthful. Teachers have the ability to increase their incentive pay by teaching more classes. The more classes a teacher teaches per month, and the total amount of classes taught through all contracts, the more money a teacher makes each month on the VIPKid platform. Additionally, the new service fee structure invalidates the base pay adjustment policy. Therefore, teachers under the new service fee structure are not eligible for a base pay adjustment. Let me reread that. Okay, so in other words, we're not going to have a raise, but does this mean we're going to have a decrease in pay? Let me reread it. Additionally, the new service fee structure invalidates the base pay adjustment policy. Therefore, teachers under the new service fee structure are not eligible for a base pay adjustment. Please note that teachers who have qualified for a base pay adjustment under the previous service fee structure will still be eligible to receive a final base pay adjustment in their next contract renewal. So if you are on your if you're signing your third contract and you reached your, so in other words, we're not losing we're not losing our raises, but we're getting frozen, right? But if you were just about to sign your third contract or your fifth contract and you had met all the requirements for a raise, you will be getting it. So thank you, VIPKID. Very kind of you. Help prevent a virtual riot. My child is fussing. I need to go in a second. Okay. Please note, I'm rereading that sentence. Please note that teachers who would have qualified for the base pay adjustment under the previous service fee structure will still be eligible to receive a final base payment adjustment in their next contract renewal. This means that teachers who are currently working towards a base pay adjustment will still be eligible to receive the final base pay adjustment if they meet the current criteria. We believe that this new service fee structure is the best way to recognize teachers for their work, support our growth as a company, and continue your success on the platform. For additional information and details about the new service fee structure, please see the Support Center article linked below. We understand that We understand that changes regarding payments are always an adjustment. Especially during this time of uncertainty in the world. Sorry if I read with too much expression. We hope that by providing 2 months of notice, June, July, August. Okay, 2 months of notice. We hope that by providing 2 months of notice regarding this change, you will have time to better understand these changes and seek additional clarification from the VIPKID team if needed. Thanks for not changing it tomorrow. I appreciate that. Please note that we value your feedback and appreciate your ongoing support as the VIPKID platform continues to grow. If you have any questions or feedback, watch out on inviting people to give you feedback on this. If you have any questions or feedback about these changes, please do not hesitate to contact our support team through the teacher portal. Best regards, VIPKID Education. So if you have any complaints, feel free to fill their inbox. I'm sure it's already full. Jen York just arrived at the end of my video and I am done explaining everything, but you may rewatch this video from the beginning. I have to go. My kids are fussing. I finished talking about everything I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys so much for coming. I love you so much. You still have a job. Hallelujah. Thank the heavens. Have a lovely day. Thank you.